my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. This is the Stars and Strikes of Drugstore Makeup. It's the middle of the night. I wasn't going to film this tonight because I didn't have any makeup on. And it's Christmas. But I couldn't sleep, so I actually got my makeup on for this video. I know, crazy, right? I don't have foundation on now, but that's okay. I have everything else on, and I don't have eyeliner on because I don't have that kind of time at 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, the Stars and Strikes of makeup. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my stars. And the first one is the Milani liquid lipsticks. This one in particular is the More Metallics lip cream. And I love this one. This one is in Madly in Love, and it's what's on my lips. Today, this right here is the best liquid lipsticks, I think, at the drugstore. I've only ever seen them at like Kmart. I haven't seen them at Walmart or anything, but I'm sure other places carry them now. But yeah, I really, really love this. Now, as far as liquid lipsticks go that are my strikes, the CoverGirl ones, the Outlast ones, I don't even know if they make them anymore, but those were horrible. And the original Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks before they came out with the cat suits, those were so drying too and crumbly, just like the CoverGirl ones. They were awful, awful. This was before liquid lipsticks were even a thing. Just don't even do it. Don't even do it. They're terrible. And the next one I've got is the Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Spray. I love this. I always end up getting them whenever they're on sale. You know, a lot of times they'll have the buy two, get two free at Ulta. And that's usually how I get mine, or some kind of sale. You know, the buy one, get one 50% off. This, with the buy two, get two free, they end up being about $4.37, and I just think that this is a really good deal. And I love this, and I also love the e.l.f. setting spray, but I have found that this one actually lasts longer. This one in particular is the matte makeup setting spray, but if this wasn't on sale, I would absolutely go for the e.l.f. one. As far as a strike, I don't have any for setting sprays, actually. Now, the next one I have is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one just happens to be the peachy concealer, and as you can tell, I really have used this to death. And I love this. This is really pigmented, and it does the trick. I really do find that this is a dupe for the Benefit Erase Paste, and this is like, what, $4.99, $5.99, and this is just so good. And of course, I've seen them on sale before too, through Ulta, through a lot of different places. So I highly recommend this. As far as the strikes for concealers for me, has got to be the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I find that they actually burn my eyes, which is just, it's something that I was really surprised about. Just completely just burned my eyes. I couldn't even use it. I ended up actually tossing that one, and I know that I'm not the only one. I think it was Leticia Sanchez who also had that problem. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she also had that problem. She just used it on her face. And also the Maybelline Instant Eraser, the Maybelline Rewind, I think, something like that. It's one of the cult classic concealers that everybody on YouTube talks about. I don't like them. I don't find that they are very pigmented, and I just feel like they don't do really much of anything at all. And that was something that I ended up just tossing a long time ago. This was whenever I was first really getting into makeup and things. So yeah, it just simply didn't work for me, and that's entirely okay. And the next one I've got is the Ulta Tinted Eye Primer. This one happens to be in Champagne. I love this. I ended up getting this for free last year, I think, through Ulta. I think it was like one of those coupon deals. Just come in because you're platinum, yay for you. You can go ahead and get an eyeshadow primer. Maybe it was in 2015, I don't remember. But this right here is about half the cost of the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this works just as well. I use this all the time. In fact, I've gone through this one and the nude matte one. The nude matte one actually is a dupe for the one in Eden, I believe, which is the matte Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I do love that. And what's even greater is, you know, there's two things right there that you can get at Ulta for the sale. Buy two, get two free, that kind of thing. So I really do like that kind of thing. Also, another eyeshadow primer that I do like is the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which is like $1, $2, something like that. That works wonderfully. I absolutely love it. I love it. The one that's, I think it's in sheer, that one's my favorite. So even if this is out of your price range, which is, I think this is about $10 or $12, go for the e.l.f. one, because that one is great. I do love that one. The next makeup item that I'm going to talk about is the BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. Now this one just happens to be the Carly Bible Deluxe palette. I love these eyeshadows, and for the price, oh my goodness, they are so soft, and to me they perform just as good, if not better, than most of the high-end eyeshadows. So I highly recommend them. I was going to mention the Wet n Wild eyeshadows, which are also really great, but really go with this. This I find to be better even than Wet n Wild. So definitely just give this a try. It's really cheap, and again, you can get it at Ulta. There's always some sales going on their website, the BH Cosmetics website. As far as my strikes go with eyeshadows, the worst eyeshadows I think that I've ever tried in my life were the e.l.f. ones. But again, this was whenever I was first getting into makeup, which was about 5 years ago or so. So I know that some of their eyeshadows have changed. In fact, I do have a matte palette that was given to me, and I haven't really tried them or anything, but the formula seems to be better. But I'm more talking about the bigger palettes that e.l.f. has. Those are awful. They blend it into nothing. I don't even think that there's something that is good to have for beginners. Again, things might have changed, but this was just my experience. For mascaras, I have not found one that works for me. So for me, that they are all strikes. Blushes, I tend to lean towards high end for no particular reason. I do have some drugstore blushes and highlighters. I just really haven't spent a lot of time with them to know if I like them or not. So it's not really fair for me to say that there's, you know, good or bad. And whenever I did have experience with them was whenever I was first going into makeup. So it's not fair for me to say, well, that blush was too pigmented and I didn't like it. Well, it's because I needed to learn how to blend things better. So that really kind of isn't fair for me to say. Regular bullet lipsticks, it's the same kind of deal. You know, I do prefer a higher end lipsticks, but even the Wet n Wild ones, the ones that are in the black tube, the matte, in the matte line, those are fantastic. They're like 99 cents or $1.99 or something like that. Those are perfect. And if you love lipsticks and you love variety, definitely go with that. I used to have every single color that they had, and I ended up giving them away. Now, as far as the other categories go, there really isn't much else that I tried that is drugstore that I absolutely hated or loved. And it's been so long that I just don't know. I understand I am a makeup snob whenever it comes to brands, and I'm trying to change that. So hopefully, you know, in 2018, I'll have a better idea of what I like that's drugstore. Then that might require me to buy more makeup, and that just, no, that doesn't work either. So anyway, that is my stars and strikes of drugstore makeup. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys had a really good Christmas too. Be sure to go ahead and check out everybody that is in the description box below. That's part of the Stars and Strikes collab. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys later. Bye.